How early should we get to orientation? Half hour, say, well prepared or desperately seeking approval?
You're changing the subject.
What subject?
Why are you so delighted that Joe Scanlon's in trouble?
I never said I was delighted.
Oh, I saw it in your face. I know delight when I see it.
Why are you so curious about me?
Operators. They fascinate me.
Don't you play holier than thou with me, sweetheart. I heard what you said when you assisted Joe Scanlon last night. The decision to operate on Mrs. Hardy wasn't mine. Oh, you were operating all right.
Hey, I may have covered my rear, but I don't get off on people getting screwed. Hey. Are you all right?
Hello, hold on a second there, Bob. Oh, I'm fine, but my client almost cracked his head wide open trying to get into the bathroom in there. Are you, staying here?
Mr. Baldwin had major surgery last night. He shouldn't be up. He should be using a bedpan.
Well, forget it.
Look, I don't know who you are, but I happen to know a little more about this than you think I do.
I'm his attorney, and Mr. Baldwin is not going to be using any bedpan.
Well, no one's particularly partial to them, but you still
Look,
have to...
nurse, just get a wheelchair.
I happen to be a doctor, counselor.
Okay, fine. Fine, but just get a wheelchair so that he can make his way around here, because if he falls again, I will be suing the hospital. And you. Follow me?
Perfectly, counselor. Mr. Baldwin is going to be begging for a bedpan after he tries to get around in one of these. When that happens, don't call me.
Oh.
Someone tried to kill Scott.
I said possibly.
No, Mac, you said very possibly. That's a lot more possible than just possible.
Lucy, come on.
I know. I'm supposed to calm down.
Lucy, you haven't been sleeping. You refuse to eat anything.
Doc, Serena has disappeared. And now Mac says that someone possibly tried to kill Scott. I'm trying, but, you know, I just can't. Somehow.
I know, Lucy, but you're going to run yourself down and then you're going to get sick, and that's the last thing you need right now. All right?
All right, I know, you're right.
Mac, I'll go to the hospital with you.
I want to go, too.
No, you're going to stay here and you're going to rest.
Doc, it's just a car ride.
Lucy! No. Please.
Okay, Dr. Collins, I will stay, but could I at least pack a few of your things that Scott could maybe use or need?
I'd say that can wait.
Okay, fine. Could you at least just take her little blankie, maybe? And the kitty that she loves so much, so he could maybe hold on to that because he doesn't have her to hold on to?
Lucy, please. Lucy, you have to calm down. I swear, if anything happened and caused you to lose her...
Lose? Lose?
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah,
Look, we haven't had a chance to tell your very best friend.
Tell me what?
With all the craziness, we haven't thought to tell anyone, but, Lucy is... We're gonna have a baby.
All right.
Wow!
Oh, that's
Thanks.
great. Congratulations.
Thank
I'm so
you.
happy
Thank
for
you.
both.
Excuse me, I could use a hug, too. I won't break, you know.
Okay.
A real hug would be nice.
My pleasure. Oh, you know, no one deserves happiness more than the two of you.
Well, gosh, that sure would be a nice change of pace.
All right, would you take your hands off her now so we can go?
Oh, okay.
Doc! Listen, I know how angry you are at Scott, and you have every
Lucy,
right to be...
Do you really think I'd kick a man while he's down?
No. I just want you to remember that Serena's disappeared. And that little girl is his whole world.
I
and
know.
if he loses her...
Lucy. I know.
Take it.
Look, I'm sorry if this hearing is messing up your plans.
Oh, maybe it was for the best. You might have been right.
I'm always right.
The idea of me leaving, I think it might have been a knee-jerk reaction to everything. And anyway, I'm going to go to the orientation meeting. Sort of take things one day at a time.
It's a good move.
Yeah. I really hate that you can't be there.
That's all right. You can orient me when you get back.
Yeah, I wouldn't have been able to make it through last night without you. Thanks.
So, you better go. You don't want to start off on the wrong foot with Dr. Burgess.
Right. After your review board meets, you'll be back.
Are you watching me?
All the time, big guy, don't you forget it. What is so fascinating about that letter?
Isn't it obvious? How often does someone get canned for performing unwarranted surgery with a power tool?
You're more than an operator. You are truly twisted.
Come on. Situation's twisted. Sort of like that Agatha Christie thing. What's the name?
I only read comic books.
I'm sure you do. No, it's, I know. And then there were none. First Cooper goes, then Scanlon. Who's next?
If there's a God, you.
How can you have such a low opinion of me when I think so highly of you?
You are so lucky to have found an apartment. I just keep watching my hotel bill going up. And up. And up.
Hey, you found an apartment?
Nothing's definite. I haven't looked at it yet.
Oh, well, I hope it works out.
Thanks. So do I.
So, did you finally get some sleep after that nightmare?
Yeah, I did. Thanks again for calling. Helped to talk to someone.
Hey, it helped me too.
Did you get some sleep?
Well, not for a while. Guess I'm a little nervous about this meeting.
You don't seem nervous at all.
Believe me, it's a front.
Did you get one of these?
About Joe Scanlon's hearing? Yeah.
I guess we all did.
Poor guy. But, you know, I told him something like this might happen.
I guess now you can say I told you so. Won't that give you a rush?
Easy.
I guess the fact that he saved Audrey's life is a little minor detail to you, huh?
Come on, Karen. None of this is Chris's fault. Let's not start beating up on each other.
Karen didn't... Look, we're all under a lot of pressure. But thanks. Thanks a lot.
So, do you think you're going to like being a father?
Definitely getting used to the idea.
Speaking of that, how's your dad doing?
Actually, there's good news there. It turns out he has a chemical imbalance, not any actual psychosis. What that means is with medication, he could actually have some kind of a life.
Kevin, that's terrific.
Well, I should be getting over to Scott.
Yeah, well, I'm not really looking forward to this.
I'm no fan of the guy myself, but have your child kidnapped? I wouldn't wish that on anyone.
Right. Well, nothing to do but do it. See you, mate.
ya.
No, he wasn't scheduled for any tests. I mean, he shouldn't even be out of bed.
All right.
Where's Mr. Baldwin?
Gone?
Where?
I have absolutely no idea.
Daddy, watch.
Oh, boy, now be careful.
I will.
Boy, that's terrific. Serena? Serena!
Scott. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Scott. Scott. Oh.